Hello and welcome to this wildfire update. We're talking about the wildfires going on in New Jersey. There are a number of them. So I'm going to read to you first the updates from the New Jersey Forest Fire Service. Bethany Run wildfire, Burlington and Camden counties. They've made significant progress in Evesham and Voorhees Township. Containment at 50%. It's reached 300 acres, but we have 104 structures threatened. But all evacuation orders were lifted at 6:30 p.m. All right, so that's that one. 6:30, 300 acres, 100. But right now, no evacuations. And we have another wildfire, the Shotgun wildfire, that's still burning at 60% containment, threatening 6 structures and 350 acres there. And then we have another wildfire, 3 wildfires right now in the Glassboro Wildlife Management Area in Gloucester County. It's 133 acres at 35% containment. No structures are threatened. And we'll show you where these wildfires are at. Let's go to the maps here. And, all right, so Glassboro. We'll start with the Glassboro Wildlife Management Area. So we have a wildfire over here. That's where this is. This is a Pine Barrens area. So this is in the Pine Barrens. And let's see, what road is this? It says Carpenter Avenue is closed. So this is Carpenter Avenue. So I'm guessing it's right around this area right here. I think that's a dirt road even. We'll show you a little bit about what it looks like in here. Obviously, Pine Barrens, got some cedar swamps in there as well. So that's one wildfire. And then we have the one in Evesham. That is Bethany Run. So we'll search Bethany Run. Let's see if it's going to tell me. Google Maps can't find Bethany Run. Okay. It is, let's see. Burlington and Camden counties. This is in the Evesham and Voorhees Township. So we're going to just go Evesham Township. Show you where this is. This is up in this area here. So this is Evesham here. And yeah, this is where the wildfire is burning. You can see the road is closed here. So it's in this area right here. In this wooded area right here, which I think is Pine Barrens too. Let's see if we can get a look at it. It probably is. Yeah, there's a pitch pine. So we got Pine Barrens here as well. And I already showed you where the other one was burning last night. So let's take a look at some of the stories here that we have on these wildfires. 12 New Jersey is talking about it. South Jersey wildfire impacts hundreds of acres, 12 buildings temporarily evacuated. This is really a bad situation here. And then we also have, and I'm worried it's going to get worse with these red flag conditions that we're going to have tomorrow. They have another story from Channel 6 as well. Of course, South Shore 12, not talking about the fire danger at all. All right, they have one video about it, but anyway, let's get to New Jersey and talk about these wildfires a little more. Let's look at some of the news stories that we have on them. So this is from News 12.
First tonight to the slew of wildfires around our state. One of them burning in Burlington County.
Look at that picture.
The impacts tonight extend into Camden County. News 12 New Jersey's Tom Krasnowski joins us from Evesham.
It's been very chaotic. It's too close for comfort.
I've thought about what I'd want to grab as
it's right by people's homes.
Grab all the cars and drive out of here.
As scary as this pluming smoke cloud from the Forest Fire Service's backburn was for nearby residents, officials say it's for their benefit, ensuring the uncontrolled flames don't get any closer. By Thursday night, the fire is 50% contained. More than 100
New Jersey
homes
is an excellent forest fire service. They really
evacuated are back home.
It's something that's very new to us. I mean, going 40 days without rain, I've never experienced that.
This is climate change.
Ridiculously warm for this time of year.
The fire has overtaken.
It's not a priority for people at the ballot box, though.
Of potential fuel.
All these woods behind there with all these leaves that are so dry.
Yeah, very
help us
dry.
Help you. So move away the combustibles that are next to your homes. Once those embers land in there, it's going to be an issue.
I used my leaf blower and just kind of cleared around the house. I got the hose out, just wetting stuff down.
Neighbors in Voorhees watched in disbelief as the flames got higher, trusting their first responders.
You know, they were explaining what was going on, which helped me to kind of stay calm. But we were certainly nervous about what could happen, and still are.
I just have trust that they're doing everything they can to help us.
Fire crews will be staying in Evesham Friday, but some have packed up to be redistributed around the state. Officials are warning Friday could be a challenging day.
Yeah.
A red flag warning has been issued in Evesham. Tom Krasnowski, News 12.
All right, so that's that one. And then we have another one for the Jackson wildfire here that's still going as well.
Families who were forced out of their homes Wednesday from that large wildfire in Jackson have now returned, and they're talking to News 12 about their experience. The fire is around 60% contained. Jean-Paul and Barbara say they had about a half-hour warning from
I'm just really surprised we're not seeing the wildfires on Long Island. I really am. The only thing I could think of is because of that flooding rain we had. It helped a little bit. There's just a little more moisture in our ground than there is in New Jersey because of that all that rain we got in was it August? But it's still very dry here as well.
Sight of smoke until the New Jersey Forest Fire Service told them it was time to get out. Crews set protective backfires near their home, and when they returned later that night, they found conditions smoky, but their belongings untouched.
My daughter and I, we packed up our important papers and all of our prescriptions, and
you can see how smoky it is there. And there was some smoking reported in Toms River,
we were
too.
Ready to go.
With the change in the weather, and this dampness is not here. There's no dampness. You pick up leaves, they crunch in your hand like powder. That's going to be dangerous.
The fire in Jackson is contained to 350 acres, and no homes were damaged. Stump Tavern Road remains closed tonight. Conditions are expected to be even more dangerous on Friday, as a red flag warning has been issued for the entire state of New Jersey.
So another story on that other wildfire that we were speaking about. That one they did Evesham. They didn't do the one that was burning in Glassboro. That one they didn't burn. Hold on, maybe Channel 7. Yeah, this is the one from Channel 7. So not Channel 7. I'm sorry, it's Channel 6 ABC News. So we're gonna play this one for you as well.
Third wildfire burning in South Jersey that Trish Hartman mentioned at the end of her live shot a short time ago. This is burning in Gloucester County, right in the area of Carpenter Avenue in the Glassboro Wildlife Management Area. We're told 60 acres are burning right now. This is quite a large wildfire. And while this often happens in rather unpopulated areas, there are some homes quite nearby where this fire is burning right now.
In fact, you can see some of those on the left-hand side of the screen. As Sarah mentioned, as Trish has told us, this is the third of 3 massive fires, the other in Evesham Township, one in Jackson Township as well. Right now, fire crews trying to, what they call a backlighting operation. They're trying to light any underbrush.
That's a power right-of-way right
burn
there.
out the fuel that this
look at that. It's right next to a power right-of-way.
We're going to keep our eyes on this situation again. Glassboro, New Jersey right now in the Wildlife Management Area, Gloucester County. The third of 3 wildfires raging in South Jersey right now.
Wow. So yeah, there's a power right-of-way right there next to that. So that's not good. Again, there's a wildfire right next to a power right-of-way, which could cause power outages. I don't think we're seeing any of that right now in New Jersey. I'll check the power outage tracker. No, we're not. But the potential is always there that we might see wide-scale blackouts if these fires threaten transmission lines. That is always a possibility. Here's another story from Channel 6. They've really been on this as well. 6 ABC is great.
The prolonged dry conditions only worsen the still developing situation facing fire crews across New Jersey. Tonight, one wildfire in Jackson Township has consumed more than 300 acres.
This is the one on Jackson Township.
Another in Evesham Township, now threatening dozens of homes and prompting more evacuations. New Jersey correspondent Trish Hartman live on that scene tonight. Trish, crews there just gave you an update a short time ago.
Yeah, Brian, fire officials tell us that the state saw 400 fires statewide in the month of October. That's is a record in the agency's history, and they also say that this is the driest that they have ever seen it. Now, we want to give you a live look.
By the way, I'm smelling some wildfire smoke here in Mineola, too, so it's probably coming from these fires. This fire's burning in Pennsylvania, too, and who knows where else.
Over from Chopper 6 right now to show you the flames burning here in Evesham Township. That you could see the flames, and they are getting close to some of the neighborhoods here. This area is seeing a lot of smoke this evening. We've even seen some ashes flying around as firefighters try to keep those flames away from houses. Plumes of smoke rose from the trees in Evesham Township as firefighters worked to contain the blaze that was spotted from a fire tower around 9 a.m.
Look at the Pine Barrens.
We're working around numerous structures, and some homes have been evacuated at this point.
More than 100 structures are threatened, and 12 homes were evacuated.
The fire was very close to the houses. Crews initiated backfire tactics. So what that means is removing fuel between the main fire and the homes.
In Ocean County, fire burned 300 acres in Jackson Township, forcing 6 families from their homes overnight, including Courtney Greenhoe. This is a view from her driveway yesterday.
Literally just smoke coming up, and I was like, what the heck is happening? It started billowing over to our house.
She and other families were allowed back home this morning. Chopper 6 was over yet another wildfire in Glassboro this afternoon.
Right next to the power lines.
The Forest Fire Service says these dry conditions are unprecedented, and they're doing their best to respond to new fires that are popping up every day.
With the dry conditions, I'm getting new starts. So I can't devote everything here to this fire because we're having new starts.
Now, something that fire officials say that you can do to protect your property, clear away at stuff like this, dead and dry leaves and pine needles, especially away from the sides of your house and from gutters. They say if an ember from one fire flies into your property and lands on something like this, it can spark another fire very quickly. We're live in Evesham Township, New Jersey.
So there you go. Just incredible. To see all these fires. Let's see what Channel 7 WABC TV is talking about. If they're talking about any of these fires here. They don't seem to be talking about it. Not a priority in New York to talk about this stuff. Just New Jersey and 6 ABC, which is great. They're great stat. I actually like them better than WABC New York. They're absolutely great. But I guess that's another part of the plan, though. Wall Street doesn't really care about this stuff. But I sure do, and we're going to continue to track all these wildfires. Again, we've got a red flag warning in effect tomorrow. There was one story about this from our Long Island News 12. Let's see. So, of course...
For good. You know what? I think it's coming. This weekend it starts. It looks like we're going to see a pattern.
Here's South Shore Sam.
It's
cool. When you see all that stuff,
you
go,
snow.
all right. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Maybe in a couple weeks. We'll see. Things are going to change. We've got a big change coming. So if you guys have had enough of the warm weather, the dry weather, we're going to slowly but surely start to transition back to fall and back to how it should be.
So they're not really doing a story about...
Nice day today, though. We made it to 74. Check out Long Beach.
Check out Long Beach. I mean, really, yeah, it's so obvious who they care about. We're not even going to go any further with them. We all know what the plan is. So anyway, have a good night. And again, red flag warning tomorrow. I think tomorrow could be a very bad wildfire day across our area. So pay attention to the news and be ready to, again, just pay attention because you don't want to get trapped in a wildfire. Have a good night.